Welcome to KX News on the Go. I'm Chance Stickland. A man who was convicted in the death of a woman on the Fort Berthold Reservation was sentenced in court this week. 40-year-old Donovan Whiteout was charged with murder and arson within Indian country. Investigators say in April of 2019, Whiteout set fire to a home in Mandaree, which killed a woman inside. The judge sentenced him to 15 years and 3 years of supervised release. Whiteout was also ordered to pay more than $260,000 in restitution. A Minot man is facing jail time after authorities say he strangled a woman and held her against her will. According to court documents obtained by KX News, police were called to a home in southeast Minot early on Tuesday morning where a woman said she had been assaulted. The woman says 37-year-old Tyrone West struck her, strangled her, and held her against her will. Police say West left town but drove back to Minot Tuesday night. Police tracked his cell phone and arrested him. He's currently facing 4 felony counts, including domestic violence, terrorizing, felonious restraint. If you know someone who is experiencing domestic violence, please reach out for help. In Minot, there's the Domestic Violence Crisis Center. In Bismarck, there is the Abused Adult Resource Center, but there's also coalitions all across the state ready to step in and help. A woman is dead after a head-on collision with a tractor east of McCluskey. According to Highway Patrol, it happened late Tuesday afternoon when a 67-year-old woman from McCluskey in a Dodge Ram pickup was traveling west on Highway 200, crossed over into the other lane, and struck a case tractor. The woman did die on the scene, and the driver of the tractor, a 22-year-old Denoff man, was not injured. The crash remains under investigation by the North Dakota Highway Patrol. Here's Kenny with a quick check of your forecast.
Thanks, Chance. Just look outside this morning, seeing those 30s and some 40s already down towards the far south. 45, in fact, for the Bismarck area. Trending warmer, perhaps as we get into the weekend, but for now, going to be a bit chillier as we go through our Thursday and Friday. Temperatures right now this morning, sitting in those 30s and 40s across the board. Again, we're about 10 or 15 degrees chillier than we were yesterday. And overall, the winds out of the north today, about 10 to 15 or even 20 miles per hour towards the far south. Already seen some gusts earlier today in excess of 40 miles per hour towards Hettinger and Bowman, seeing a 40 as we speak in the Hettinger area. And we expect these wind gusts really continue kind of off and on over the duration of today, but the wind should calm as we get into our Friday. Starting to see some snow trying to kind of mix into our west central locations. Maybe some more snow showers possible towards the very far southwest, back towards Bismarck, towards Harvey. Seeing some light to moderate rain at times, and we expect this rain to really persist for most of the day today. Shouldn't be anything too crazy though as far as how much of that moisture we should be expecting. Maybe a tenth to a quarter of an inch at best as far as that is concerned. As far as today's daytime highs, though, most of us going to be in those upper 40s. May see a stray 50 perhaps towards Harvey or Medina, down towards the far south. Actually seeing a 50 for the Bismarck area. But notice out towards the west, a high of just 42 for Bowman. That's running about 20 degrees chillier than we were for yesterday's highs. And it's all because of those winds shifting from more out of the south yesterday to more out of the north today as a cold front has pushed through yesterday evening. As far as today's wind gusts are concerned, going to be in those 25 to even 35 or 40 mile per hour range. So going to be a bit of a windy one here for today. The good news though is because of that rain signal out towards the west, giving us humidity values about 30 or 50%. Really not much in the way of a fire risk for it today. So good news as far as that is concerned. Got to watch tomorrow though as we get a bit windier perhaps into the morning hours. But anyway, going to be seeing those gusts about 30 to 45 here this morning. As we go to the afternoon hours, much of the same, pretty widespread there for us, about 35 miles per hour. May see the occasional gust like right now of 40 down towards the far south. And again, most of these winds should be out of here by tonight, but as we go through tomorrow, may see some gusts in excess of 20 miles per hour as well. Looking at Williston's next 5, staying pretty chilly here for today, maybe even a bit colder for tomorrow. Notice though those overnight lows well below that freezing mark, 23 for early on Saturday morning. So if you're going out fishing perhaps for Saturday, bundle up, going to be a bit chilly for you overall. Seeing those low to mid 60s this weekend. Easter Sunday should be a fantastic day overall, sunny and 60 degrees. Maybe overcast, some rain possible Monday into Tuesday of that next week. And Dickinson's next several days, 46 today, 50% chance of lingering rain, kind of snow showers off and on during the duration of the day. Bit chilly for tomorrow as well. 60s though this weekend, 65 for Easter, the warmest day of the next 5. Maybe some showers or storms though Tuesday into that Wednesday of next week. Here's Minot's next several days. 40s today and tomorrow. It's a high of 44 for Friday. That's about 15 degrees below our seasonal average for the end of the week here. But sunny and 61 for Saturday, and then sunny and maybe an outside chance at a 70 as we get into that Easter Sunday. Then Monday and Tuesday, 60s and 50s galore across the board. 20% chance for now of those showers, maybe a storm or two. We'll keep our eye on that trend for you, though, as we progress to the end of the week, into the weekend, and, of course, into that next week. And then Bismarck's next few today, a high of 50, 30% chance of rain showers through the morning and evening hours here today. 40s and 50s through Saturday, but 60s for Easter Sunday. Much of the same there for that Monday. And again, watching the odds of some rain showers Monday to Tuesday. There's an outside chance again of a storm or two, but going to be getting much, much warmer for the back end of the month. Some 70s and, dare I say, an 80 or two is possible as you move further along into the back half of the month.
All right, Kenny, thank you. For everyone here at KX News, I'm Chance Nicklin. Have a great Thursday.